Assalamu alaikum and very good morning to all in your secretarial practice class 12th standard. As you can see this slide, we people are on the lesson number 3. Your lesson name is issue of the share. We have already started this lesson in our previous video. So today we are going to start the new topic from the lesson number 3, that is the method of issue of the share. We have already discussed about the company's method for fixing the pricing policy through the fixed price issue method and through the book building method. As you can see this slide, a company can public offer through the two methods. First one is IPO and the second one is FPO. First of all, we have to understand the meaning of the initial public offer, that is IPO. Then we will read the paragraph and we will try to understand the meaning. IPO means initial public offer. This is the most common method for issue of the share by the company. Initial public offer is a process to offering the share by the company to the public for the first time for the fresh capital. This is a small definition for the IPO. Now we will read the paragraph. Initial public offer, IPO, refer to the process of offering share of a company to the public for the first time. A new company as well as the existing company, they had collected the capital earlier from the promoter or from the other investor. So now when the company offer the share to the public when it is needed of the fresh funds. So whenever company need the fresh fund, company can approach to the public through the funding purpose. The first time the company offer its share to the public, that is called the initial public offer. So whenever company initiate to the public to issue the share for the fresh funding, that is called the IPO. Before IPO, company was not the listed company. Company selling their share privately, but after the IPO, a company become the listed company. So before IPO, company may be unlisted, but after the IPO, company automatically become the listed company, so that shares can be easily bought and sold by the investor in the stock market, in the open market. So how the company fix the price for the IPO? Company can fix the price the IPO through the fixed pricing method or through the book building method. Both the method can be utilized for fixing the price of the IPO, initial public offer. Number second, further public offer, or you can say that follow on public offer. So when company issue the share after the IPO, it is called as the further public offer. That means when company think that the capital amount collected by the IPO that is not sufficient, so company can collect some more additional capital after subscribing the share. So second follow-ups is called as the further public offer. Thus, the issue of the share by the listed company after its IPO is called as the FPO. So FPO leads to an increase in the subscribed capital of the company. So after the IPO, second call to the public to issue the share will be called as the public offer, or may be called as the follow on the public offer. Second method, related to the existing equity shareholder. That means when the company issue the share to the existing equity shareholder. Existing equity shareholder means the equity shareholder, those who have already a membership into the company. So when the company issue the share to the existing shareholder, so there are two processes. First one is right issue and the second one is bonus issue. So we will discuss both the topic one by one. First topic, First topic, right issue. Right issue means when company wants to collect the fund, the company can issue the shares to the existing equity shareholder. Through the right issue, company give the priority to the existing equity shareholder to buy the share. We will read the paragraph now. When a company wants to raise the fund, company can issue the share to the equity shareholder in their old proportion. Such an issue of the share is called as the right issue. That means right issue share given to the existing equity shareholder. So whenever company makes further issue of the share, the existing equity shareholder have a right, preemptive right, to subscribe the new share offered by the company. So what is the advantage of the right issue share? Right issue share give the advantage to the existing equity shareholder to buy the share of the company less than the market value. Provision related to the right issue. So being a company have to fulfill the following provision whenever company issue the right issue. First provision, A part, right issue are sold to whom? To the existing shareholder at a price which is less than the market price. That means here the existing shareholder getting a new share with the less price. B part, a company has to send the letter of offer. Here we are sending a letter of offer, not an offer letter. Offer letter sent to whom? To the existing shareholder at the time of issue of the right share. C part, what should be mentioned in the letter? First, the number of the share which is going to be offered to the existing equity shareholder. Second, the period of offer. Offer is valid for a period not less than the 15 days and it should not be more than the 30 days from the date of the offer. So that means here company giving you the time to take the decision if you want to buy the right share or not. Third point, the right to renounce. The shareholder have a right to give up their share in the favor of any another person. That means here third information is related to the transfer of the share. Company give you the right that the shareholder can transfer their ownership from one person to another person. D point, the letter of offer can be sent through the post, through the speed post, through the courier, or maybe through the electronical mode. E part related to the provision. If a shareholder doesn't respond related to the right issue offer within the given time period, so that means that person is not interested to buy the right issue through the company. So the company can offer to the unsold share to the new investor. It's a simple. F part, the company have to obtain minimum subscription 90% of the share. So what is the criteria whenever company issue the right issue to the existing shareholder? The minimum subscription should be collected by the company at least the 90% of the share. Second part, bonus share. Bonus share we have already discussed about a small thing related to the bonus share, where we said that bonus share is a one of the share which is given to the equity shareholder as a gift. So we will read the paragraph so we can understand the meaning. Bonus share are the fully paid up share issue of the free of cost. That means here equity shareholder don't have to pay anything. Company giving these type of share as a gift to the existing equity shareholder in their old proportion. Usually financial sound company, that means the company those who have a good condition, those who have the good financial condition, they can issue the bonus share out of the accumulated distribution profit or the reserve. So if the company is in the good condition, they have a good accumulated profit or the reserve, so they can issue the bonus share to the existing equity shareholder. Hence, as the profit or the reserves are the capitalized, so through this method company can convert their profit into the capitalization. It is also called as the capitalization of the profit or the reserve. So that means it is one of the gift given by the company to the existing shareholder at the free of cost. Provision related to the bonus issue. So what are the provisions? First of all, the bonus share should be given out of the free reserve, from the security premium account, or from the capital resumption reserve account. Next, B, a company cannot issue bonus share if out of the reserve created by the revaluation of the assets, if the company's profit is based on the revaluation of the assets, if company's reserve based on the revaluation of the assets, so that time company cannot issue the bonus share to the existing equity shareholder. C point. It also cannot issue the bonus share instead of paying the dividend. Dividend, what we said about the dividend is the profit. That means if there is any dues related to the dividend which company have not paid it yet to the shareholder, to the preference shareholder, to their investor, that time company cannot issue the bonus share. D part. Once the announcement for the bonus share made by the board of directors, it cannot be withdrawn. E part. Bonus share are the fully paid up share. That means there is no outstanding and dues on this type of the share. F. Shareholder cannot re-announce, give their bonus share to the another person. That means this type of the share, bonus share, cannot be transferred to the one person to another person. G part. There is no minimum subscription to be collected as the bonus share. We have discussed in the previous video where we said that in the right issue share there are 90% subscription should be collected by the company, but in the bonus share there is no minimum subscription to be collected. Summary of the video. In this video we have learned about the method of public offer, where we discuss about the IPO and the FPO. Second point, issue of the share to the existing equity shareholder through the right issue and through the bonus share. Remaining point related to the method we will continue in our next video. Thank you for watching.